Hello folks, Brother Jim reporting here at End Times Prophecy News. From Gateway Pundit exclusive, they found something. After U.S. Attorney Durham visited Rome, Obama's former CIA Director John Brennan's security clearance was once again questioned. After AG Barr and U.S. Attorney John Durham reportedly expanded their investigation into the beginnings of Russia collusion after their trips to Rome in August and September, at the same time, complaints of John Brennan holding a security clearance were back in the news. Jeff Carlson at The Market Works reported. John Durham, the U.S. attorney tasked with investigating the origins of the FBI counterintelligence investigation into the Trump campaign in 2016, is expected to seek an interview with former CIA Director John Brennan and former Director of National Intelligence James Clapper, following an expansion of his investigation. It was reportedly the meetings Durham and Attorney General William Barr recently had in Rome, where they obtained new evidence that were the impetus for the broadening of the scope of the probe. Quote, according to Fox News' Catherine Herridge, her sources told her that Durham is now, quote, very interested in to question Brennan and Clapper. According to Herridge, the meetings took place on August 15th and September 27th, 2019 in Rome, and that it was during one or both of these trips that Barr and Durham gathered new evidence. The news comes following months of speculation about whether the former top Obama officials would be questioned over their involvement in the investigation and spying on the Trump campaign. It was recently revealed in a court motion by the lawyer for a former National Security Advisor, Michael Flynn, that the Justice Department had obtained 2 cell phones belonging to Joseph Mifsud, a Maltese professor who has been cited as playing a key role in the FBI's determination to open its probe into the Trump campaign. Ironically, at the same exact time were calls made to remove former Obama CIA Director John Brennan's security clearance. The news of Brennan's security clearance not being revoked came out at the exact same time as Barr and Durham's first visit to Rome. This leads us to believe that whatever they found is connected to Obama and Brennan's CIA. For some time, George Papadopoulos has said that those who approached him in London were mostly likely CIA. As he tweets, Halper, CIA, Mifsud, CIA, Downer, MI6. The FBI doesn't operate abroad. All these assets were meeting me in Rome and London. Brennan was running this. Is Rome the key to the undoing of Spygate? Very possible. And for lighter news, the hope of the Democrat Party from Michael Bloomberg running to opposing Donald Trump as a Republican? Maybe a rhino. He says he'll take money from the poor because then the poor will live longer. What? Former New York City Mayor Michael Bloomberg is the latest Democrat to jump in the primary race to save the party from itself. My bad, he's running for Democrat. Doesn't matter, rhino, Democrat though. It didn't take long though for Bloomberg to promise to tax the poor so they will live longer. Sounds like Mad Max to me. Here's his words. I listen to people who say, well, we don't want to tax the poor. That's not him. He's reiterating what other people say there. He says, well, we want the poor to live longer so that they can get an education and enjoy life. And that's why you don't want to do exactly what a lot of people say you don't want to do. What? The question is, do you want to pander to those people or do you want to get them to live longer? And there's just no question, if you raise taxes on full sugary drinks, for example, they will drink less. And he's the smart Democrat. When we raise taxes on the poor, it's good because then the poor will live longer because they can't afford as many things that kill them. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. says the billionaire mayor, ex-former mayor Michael Bloomberg. Thank you for listening.